Welcome in, folks. Hope you're ready for a good time. Ooh, let me know what you're up to this weekend. Hope you've got the day off tomorrow. Here we go. Work, work all week long, punching that clock from dusk till dawn, counting the days till Friday night. That's when all the conditions are right for a good time. I need a good time. Yeah, I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. I gotta get all these words in here. I cash my check, clean my truck, put on my hat, forgot about work. Sun going down, head across town, pick up my baby and turn it around. Good time. Oh, I need a good time. I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Ah, here we go. I'm going to be singing to the horses with Miss Sheila. Oh, nothing wrong with that, JP. That's cool. Digging the ground here on ice, just like old Hank taught us about. Singing along, both seats a song, rowdy friends all night long. Good time. Lord, we're having a good time. Yeah, I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Woo! Absolutely, you know I got a couple things ready for you. Heel toe, do-si-do, scooting our boots, swinging doors. B&D, kicks and done, honky-tonk heaven, double shotgun. Good time. Lord, we're having a good time. 'Cause I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Shot of tequila, beer on tap, sweet southern woman set on my lap. G with an O, O with a D, T with an I, and M and an E, and a good time. Good time. I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Oh, turn it up. Breaking it down, here we go. Shot of tequila, beer on tap, a good looking woman to sit on my lap. A G with an O, an O with a D, a T with an I, and an M with an E, that spells good time. Oh, good time. Oh, I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Oh! O'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock, we know that we're gonna go. Closing the doors, shutting them down, headed that Waffle House way across town. Good time. Oh, we're having a good time. Oh, I've been working all weekend, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Oh, I've been working all weekend, I'm tired, I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Oh, I've been working all weekend, I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Oh, good time. I need a good time. Yeah, a good time. that's a fun one to kick it off with. I hope everybody is doing well and having a good weekend so far. Yeah, we got some bad news about Jimmy Buffett. I do have a little Margaritaville, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere put in. Got a few songs here for working folks out there for Labor Day. If you got any other requests, I'll be happy to do that for you as well. If I can, starting off strong, you can't go wrong with a little Alan Jackson. How about a little B&D, Brooks and Dunn, they were talking about in that song. I always have to key it down 3 or 4 notches to try to get in the same gear as Ronnie Dunn. But here we go. I'm a hard-working man. I wear a steel hard hat. I can ride rope, a hammer and paint, and do things with my commands that most men can't. I can't get ahead no matter how hard I try. I'm really good at barely getting by. Got everything I want, about the sweat of my brow. From my 4-wheel drive to my cowboy boots, I owe it all to my blue-collar roots. Feel like I'm working overtime on a runaway train. Gotta bust loose from this ball and chain. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. And I'm burning my candle at both ends. About the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. But come Friday night, I like to party hard. I carry on with the Cadillac cutie, spend my whole week's pay on some weekend beauty. Come Monday morning, I'm the first to arrive. I ain't nothing but business, y'all, from 9 to 5. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. And I'm burning my candle at both ends. About the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. I can't wait to get up in the morning and do it all over again. Well, I'm a hard-living, hard-working man. All right, I got another song coming up here. Got a little shift work. I hear my dog howling. Anybody ever done shift work? What is it? 7 to 3, 3 to 11, or 11 to 7? I've done 7 to 7 at the hosiery mill for the summers, but I've never done the second or third shift. Anybody ever done second or third shift? I think that would just be brutal. Anyway, we're going to do a little Kenny Chesney with my man George Strait here. Shift work, hard work, tired bar, blue collar shirt and a baseball cap, union made. He's hot, sweat drops, round the clock, the door never locks and the noise never stops, night or day. Working 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. Hey, Gary. Hope you're having a good weekend. King George, here we go. Shift work, tough work, for the busy convenience store clerk to feed that herd going insane. She's mad, she's some lad, drove off and didn't pay for his gas, and he won't be the last around the clock pain. Working 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. We can do that, Gary. Talking about a bunch of shift work, a big old pile of shift work. 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. Well, I worked shift work 10 years. Man, I hated that work. I made a break with the money I saved. One of these days, it took me to the beach to have a beer by the edge of the sea. In this round-the-clock place, I drank my money away. We partied 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. Talking about a bunch of shift to work, a big old pile of shift to work. 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. Hey, Jeff. Who sings Bad Weather? I haven't sung that one yet. I think I'm gonna have to practice that one. We're gonna do Midnight Montgomery next, then we'll do a little tribute to Mr. Buffett. About a bunch of shift to work. Oh yeah, I don't have that one on here. I'll look for it, Jeff. Big old pile of shift to work. I'll do another John Anderson song for you. 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. How about I do one of my favorites? I'll do Black Sheep of the Family. You haven't heard that one? That's a good one. We'll work that one in tonight for you. Or for me. All right, here's a little Midnight in Montgomery for you from Alan Jackson. Hope I got in the right key. Thank you, sir. Midnight in Montgomery, Silver Eagle, lonely road. I was on my way to Mobile for a big New Year's Eve show. I stopped for just a minute to see a friend outside of town. Put my collar up, I found his name and felt the wind die down. And a drunk man in a cowboy hat took me by surprise, wearing shiny boots, a nudie suit, and haunted eyes. He said, "Friend, it's good to see you. It's nice to know you care." Then the wind picked up and he was gone. Was he ever really there? Well, it's midnight in Montgomery, and just hear that whippoorwill. See the stars light up the purple sky. Feel that lonesome chill 'Cause when the wind is right, you'll hear a song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight in Montgomery, he's always singing there. Try it up one more key. Feeling brave. Well, I climbed back on that eagle, took one last look around. The red tail lights, the shadow moves slow across the ground. And off somewhere a midnight train slowly passing by. I can hear that whistle moaning. I'm so lonesome I could cry. 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery, and just hear that whippoorwill. See the stars light up the purple sky, and feel that lonesome chill. 'Cause when the wind is right, you'll hear a song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight in Montgomery, he's always singing there. He's always singing there. Hank's always singing there. Ooh, that's a haunting song right there. All right, we got to give tribute to Mr. Jimmy Buffett. Unfortunately passed away. I heard he had skin cancer that took over. I sure hated to hear that. A lot of people have fun to a lot of his songs over the past, 50 years or something like that. But here's a little Margaritaville. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists are covered with oil, strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Absolutely, Jeff. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Absolutely, JP. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it might be my fault. stepped on a pop top. Cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on, hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know, yeah, it's my own damn fault. Yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Shout out to Mr. Buffett. All right, Jeff, I know this isn't the same John Anderson song you wanted, but I'm going to do this one because I like it. Hope you enjoy it. My daddy was a brakeman on a highball traveling train. My mama, she raised 4 little children, and the family had a good name. And Papa and Mama wanted all for us they never had. Big brother, little brother, sister too, none of them turned out half bad. Except me, I'm the black sheep of the family. Got any black sheep out there? Big brother went to college and became a doctor, man. I guess he makes about $1 million a year on the folks' own insurance plans. He's got a big, long Mercedes-Benz and a house overlooking the town. And he sits in his jacuzzi and watches the sun go down. And he feels real sorry for me. I'm the black sheep of the family. Yeah, I drive me a big old semi-truck. I'm making payments on a 2-room shack. My wife, she waits on tables, and at night she rubs my back. And I tell her what my papa said to my mama when he got off the highball train. Wake me up early, be good to my dogs, and teach my children to pray. I'll be good to the doggies. Little sister married a banker, yeah, he owns a country club. He bought her a big old racing horse and a funny looking little dog. He buys her big rings and diamonds and a brand new Japanese yacht. And they like to get together and talk about all the things they've got. But they ain't mentioned me. I'm the black sheep of the family. Yeah, I drive me a big old semi-truck. I'm making payments on a 2-room shack. My wife, she waits on tables, and at night she rubs my back. And I tell her what my papa said to my mama when they got off the highball train. Wake me up early, be good to my dogs, and teach my children to pray. Hey, Janet, I'm saying, woman, wake me up early, be good to them dogs, and teach my children to pray. Woo! All right. My dad said I had to do, I guess we're doing a lot of Alan Jackson tonight. You guys have requested a bunch. My dad wanted to hear The Older I Get. And that's a good song. Listen to the words of this one. Hope you enjoy. Oh yeah, we'll do a Conway Twitty song in just a second. See if she's got a favorite. I know several, so I might can do it. The older I get, the more I think. You only get a minute, better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. The older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff, that makes you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones that you got have always got your back. And the older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when just not to give a damn. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best friend yet. The older I get. I love both of those, Jeff. We'll do both of them. What's your mom's name? I don't mind all the lines from all the times I've laughed and cried. Souvenirs and little signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I've got more to say. And the older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life I've had and all of the life I'm living still. Hey Daniel, good to see you, my man. Hope you're having a good weekend. All right, I'm going to do a couple of Conway Twitty songs for Miss Brenda. Miss Brenda, the deal is you have to sing Loretta Lynn's part, all right? I'm going to do Conway. Here we go. Louisiana Woman, Mississippi Man, one of my favorites. Hey, Louisiana Woman,
Mississippi Man,
we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
too much love in this Louisiana heart.
See the alligator all waiting nearby. Sooner or later, you know I'm gonna try. When she waves from the bank, don't you know I know it's good. My fishing line see you a while ago. With a Louisiana woman waiting on the other side. The Mississippi River don't look so wide. Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi Man,
we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
too much love in this Louisiana
Oh,
heart.
sing it, Miss Brenda.
Well, I thought I'd be in love, but I never had till I was wrapped in the arms of a Mississippi man. When he holds me close, it feels almost like another hurricane just ripped the coast. If he can't come to me, I'm gonna go to him. That
I love it.
Mississippi River,
That's
Lord,
what
I'm
it's all
gonna
about,
swim.
Jeff. Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi Man,
We get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart.
Well, that Mississippi River flows 1 mile wide, and I'm gonna get me to the other side.
Mississippi man, I'm losing my mind. Gotta have your loving one more time.
I'm gonna jump in the river and here I go. Too bad alligator, you swim too slow. Hey, Louisiana woman,
Mississippi man,
we get together every time we can. The Mississippi River can't keep us apart. There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart.
There's too much love in this Mississippi heart.
Too much love in this Louisiana heart.
Hey, woo! That brings a smile to my face too, Jeff. I love it. And while we're at it, let's do a double shot. She tried to hide it by the faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she'd never been inside a bar before. And I felt like a peasant who had just met a queen, and she knew I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans. I asked her what a woman's like you doing here. See, you're used to champagne, but I'll buy you a beer. She said, you've got me figured out, but I'm not what I seem. For a dance, I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. She said, I'm married money, I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being just a good old boy's girl. So tonight I left those crystal candlelights to live a dream. And partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. Yeah, play that fiddle. We danced every dance, and Lord, the beer that we went through. Satisfied I did my best to make her dream come true. As she played out her fantasy before my eyes it seemed, cowgirl came alive inside those tight-fitting jeans. My pleasure, Jeff. Glad to do it. In my mind, she's still a lady. That's all I'm gonna say. I knew that I'd been broken by the time we parted ways. And I know I held more woman than most eyes have ever seen. That night I knew a lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Well, now she's back in her world and I'm still stuck in mine. But I know I'll always remember the time a cowboy once had a millionaire's dream. Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Ah, yes. Got to do another one for Labor Day here, you know. Since we're doing these late 70s, early 80s songs, here's another one from Johnny Paycheck. One of these days, if you haven't yet, we'll be able to tell them to take this job and shove it. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took off the reasons I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I've been working in this factory for nigh on 15 years. All this time I watched my woman drowning in a pool of tears. And I've seen a lot of good folks die that had a lot of bills to pay. I'd give the shirt right off of my back if I had the guts to say, Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took all the reasons I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way, 'cause I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Well, that foreman, he's a regular dog. The line boss, he's a fool. I got a brand new flat top haircut, and Lord, he thinks he's cool. One of these days I'm gonna blow my top, and that sucker, he's gonna pay. Lord, I can't wait to see their faces when I get the nerve to say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took all the reasons I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm running out the door. Yeah, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Take this job and shove it. Woo. Oh, one of these days we can do that. All right, how about a little Toby Keith here? I ain't as good as I once was, as I'm reminded just about every day. She said, I've seen her here before. I said, I've been here a time or two. She said, hello, my name is Bobby Joe. Meet my twin sister, Betty Lou. And we're both feeling kind of wild tonight. You're the only cowboy in this place. If you're up for a rodeo, I'll put a big Texas smile on your face. And I said, girls, I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really lay it down. If you need some love tonight, then I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Oh, Dave's gonna get in trouble. I stay home with my best friend Dave. I've known him since we were kids in school. Last night he had a few shots, got in a tight spot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys, one great big bad biker man. I heard Dave yell across the room, hey buddy, how about a helping hand? And I said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. My, how the years have flown. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really hold my own. But if you want to fight tonight, I guess those boys don't look all that tough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I used to be hell on wheels back when I was a younger man. Now my body says, hey, you can't do this, boy. But my pride says, oh yes you can. I ain't as good as I once was. That's just the cold hard truth. I still throw a few back, talk a little smack, and I'm feeling bulletproof. So don't double dog dare me now, 'cause I'd have to call your bluff. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. May not be good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. So if you're like me and you're not as good as you once was, you can remember the 1970s or 80s or 90s. Here's a little 19-something for you. Woo! Gotta get them woos in there. Oh yeah. I saw Star Wars at least 8 times, had the Pac-Man pattern memorized. I've seen stuff they put inside Stretch Armstrong, yeah. I was Roger Staubach in my backyard, had a shoebox full of baseball cards, a couple of Evel Knievel scars on my right arm. Well, I was a kid when Elvis died, and my mama cried. It was 1970-something in the world that I grew up in. Farrah Fawcett hairdo days, bell bottoms and 8-track tapes. Looking back now, I can see me. Oh man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Oh, it was 1970-something. It was the dawning of a new decade. We got our first microwave. Dad broke down and finally shaved them old sideburns off. I took the stickers off my Rubik's Cube, watched MTV all afternoon. My first love was Daisy Duke and them cut-off jeans. Space shuttle fell out of the sky, and the whole world cried. It was 1980-something in the world that I grew up in. Skating rinks and black Trans Ams, big hair and parachute pants. Looking back now, I can see me. No man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Oh, it was 1980-something. Now I got a mortgage and an SUV, but all this responsibility makes me wish sometimes it was 1980-something in the world that I grew up in. Skating rinks and black Trans Ams, big hair and parachute pants. Looking back now, I can see me. Oh man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Oh, it was 1980-something. 1970-something. Oh, it was 19-something. Did that song have words, Jeff? I always thought it was... That's all I got. A little Tracy Lawrence for you, running behind. Work, 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 day after day, 50-hour week for a 40-hour pay. Work, 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 day after day, 50-hour week with 40-hour pay. No time to get over all this overtime. Yeah, I'm always running, but I'm always running behind. I got a Friday night date with my sweetheart, already late and the car won't start. Lord, I feel like hitting that car and crying. Yeah, I'm always running, but I'm always running behind. All my life has been this way, $1 short and 1 day late. One rung lower on the ladder I'm trying to climb. If I ever get lucky, if I ever get rich, I'm gonna tow my life up out of this ditch. Watch the world go by while I unwind. Yeah, I'm always running, but I'm always running behind. It's been this way, $1 short and one day late. One rung lower on the ladder I'm trying to climb. If I ever get lucky, if I ever get rich, I'm gonna tow my life up out of this ditch. Watch the world go by while I unwind. Yeah, I'm always running, but I'm always running behind. Lord, I'm always running, but I'm always running behind. No, Lord. I had to check that out, Jeff. So I picked out this Kenny Chesney song I had never sung before. I guess if you're running behind, it might be because you're living in fast forward and trying to catch up. Let's try this one, see how it goes. We'll do a couple more. Thank you, Talmadge. Good to see you. I got to do an Alabama song for you. We'll do that next. The body's a temple, that's what we're taught. Well, I treated one like an old honky-tonk. The greasy cheeseburgers and cheap cigarettes. Well, one day they'll get me if they ain't got it yet. 'Cause I'm living in fast forward. The hillbilly rock star out of control. I'm living in fast forward. Now I need to rewind real slow. My friends all grew up and they settled down. Built nice little houses on the outskirts of town. They work in their office and drive SUVs. They pray for their babies, but they worry about me. 'Cause I've been living in fast forward. Hillbilly rock star out of control. I've been living in fast forward. Now I need to rewind real slow. I'm always running, son of a gun, and I've had a good time, it's true. But the way I've been going, it's time that I tone it down just a notch or two. Oh yeah. We'll do a little Tennessee River next from Alabama. Got to do 5 o'clock somewhere before we end tonight. Well, I've been living in fast forward. A hillbilly rock star out of control. I've been living in fast forward. Now I need to rewind real slow. Yeah, I've been living in fast forward. Hillbilly rock star out of control. I've been living in fast forward. Now I need to rewind real slow. Yeah, I need to rewind real slow. Yeah, I still got some miles to go. Here's a little Tennessee River from Alabama. And we'll do 5 o'clock somewhere, and then we'll take it on out with a little Merle Haggard, a little working man blues for you. I was born across the river in the mountains where I call home. Lord, times were good there, don't know why I ever roam. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we get together anytime we can. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we play together in Mother Nature's band. Right on, Jeff. Have a good one. Me and my woman's done made our plans on the Tennessee River, walking hand in hand. Gonna raise a family, Lord, settle down where peace and love can still be found. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we get together anytime we can. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we play together in Mother Nature's band. Oh, Tennessee River. Couldn't remember when they changed notes. Here we go. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we get together anytime we can. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we play together in Mother Nature's band. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we get together anytime we can. Oh, Tennessee River and a mountain man, we play together, Mother Nature's band. As Jeff said, make sure you stay hydrated because you know it is 5 o'clock somewhere. In fact, it's coming up 5 o'clock there on the West Coast. The sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. The workday passes like molasses in wintertime, but it's July. I'm getting paid by the hour and ordered by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I like to call him something, but I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there will be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. Ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. And pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab, and be back at work before 2. But at moments like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do? Funny you should ask. I said, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. He don't care, and I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. What time zone am I in? What country am I in? It doesn't matter, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always on 5 in Margaritaville. On permanent vacation. Takes on a different meaning now when you sing those songs from Jimmy Buffett, doesn't it? Or you hear them. I appreciate you guys stopping in and giving me a little portion of your Labor Day weekend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, especially if you got the day off tomorrow. I should be back next Sunday. I think next Saturday I'm having a live stream with Damn Yankee Beer Company. They're releasing a fall line there, a little back to school line. So I hope you can join me then, and see you guys next week. We're going to take it off with a little Merle Haggard, Little Working Man Blues. Oh, yeah. It's a big job just to getting by with 9 kids and a wife. But I've been working, a working man, dang near all my life. And I keep on working, that's awesome, Jeff. As long as my 2 hands are fit to use. Woo! I drink my beer in a tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. I keep my nose on the grindstone, work hard every day. I might get a little tight on the weekend after I draw my pay, but I go back working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. Thank you, Sheila. I drink a little beer that evening, sing a little bit of these working man blues. We were surprised. Sometimes I think about leaving, do a little bumming around. I wanna throw my bills out the window, catch a train to another town, but I go back working. I gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. All them shoes are expensive. I drink a little beer in a tavern, cry a little bit of these working man blues. Ah, here comes that working man right here on this guitar. Thank you so much, JP. I appreciate you hanging out. We've been working hard, that's for sure. We're gonna finish strong. Here we go. Well, hey, working man, the working man like me. I I ain't never been on welfare, and that's one place I won't be, 'cause I'll be working as long as my two hands are fit to use. I'll drink my beer in a tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. Ah, this song's for the working man and the working ladies too. Thank you, folks. Have a good night.